Yo, welcome back. Lot Talk. Halloween season, man. It's getting real spooky around here. But hey, man, I'm with the usual suspect, +1. Run you around the room. Precky.
What's good, man?
Special guest, man. My boy, Adam Flowers.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Next to him, boy, you got your boy, J. Cass.
That's your man's.
Next to him, I got my man, C. Hux.
But tonight it's Leonard.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
I'm Daphne, by the way. So I wasn't sure.
okay.
We're doing that. All right.
We're doing that. What was yours then?
Huh?
That's good for me.
Sound like
Hey, last
Steven.
but not least, man, we got my boy Steven in the back, man, just taking care of everything, man. Step 1.
Doing it every day.
Yeah, man.
Sir.
I guess let's go ahead and get it out of the way. We always do this, man. Padres.
You know what? It was a good season.
It was.
One sec. Can you just clap for the season real quick?
Yes. For sure.
Can't be mad.
Yep.
Can't be
At
mad.
all.
I was sad, but I can't be mad.
I didn't
Yes.
expect nothing, so everything was great. You know what
I
I mean?
mean, what I say last episode, I was like, that Padres Dodgers, like that was our like World Series. After
Yeah.
that, you can kind of see the gas out of the tank.
Yeah, low-key, but that's what they were talking shit about is like, you beating us
think
was
it's-
like your World Series.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
So, but I get it because it does
Yeah,
count.
yeah,
And
but I
honestly,
mean-
we're taking it how we can get it. And I think it was a great season. So I can't even.
It was definitely a great season. I mean, especially losing our best player. You know what I mean? Like nobody
Yeah.
thought of us to be there, and the fact that we were, you have to take that as that's a win. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it was.
We lost, but that's a fucking win.
Hey, but you also got to keep in mind we're a playoff team now too. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
we gotta keep that
that's
same energy.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Got
We're
to.
contenders now.
We'll be around.
Yeah.
We'll be around.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're definitely contenders, and I feel like as long as we keep that like that stamina, that status, motherfuckers gonna be like, oh damn, Padres ain't nobody to play with.
It's really the momentum though, because San Diego sports really have that like fear of losing thing I think going on because it's
Yeah.
like a quote unquote curse. But I feel like once you get past that, you saw the momentum they had against the Dodgers, and it's the one thing that kills them every year. The team's always good. I'm not always, but most of the time, the Padres are good, and they just kind of get in their head, and then they like the Phillies are just good, and they had the momentum. They've been there before.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
watching
exactly.
Tom Brady
Yeah.
in the playoffs like a couple years ago. Like you just can't deny he's been there
yeah,
before.
exactly,
You know,
yeah.
like so. But we did great though. I
Yeah,
think.
for sure.
I mean, another clap. One more clap for him. Yeah. One more clap for the boys.
Padres, baby.
All
Shout
right.
the Padres.
Hey.
Wait, real quick though, can we tell the listeners and viewers why we're wearing wigs?
We forgot about that.
just jump right into
That was
it,
the best
bro.
way to do
I'm
it.
telling you, I've been wearing it for a while. It don't even feel like a wig anymore.
I don't know, bro. My fucking head is
Like,
hella itchy,
what
man.
wigs?
My
man?
eyes are a little itchy.
That's natural. I got
I
Indian.
get it.
I got Indian in my
Wigging
family.
right now.
I give it up to women, bro. There's always a hair in my mouth or some shit.
I'm
bro.
telling you.
The hell?
Especially like
Like,
the
how
wigs
my
fronts
people
on the
do
wigs.
it.
Like, this
Shout
is
out to y'all
tough.
women, bro.
This is tough.
Are you getting empathy from these wigs right now for women?
No. I'll wear that.
okay.
I mean, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up.
Say yes, dude.
He's Valerian.
Yeah.
Oh, are you gonna explain why?
No, I was waiting for you.
It's
We're wearing wigs because
reason.
in the spirit of Halloween,
That's what I was gonna.
you
I'm
know,
down.
the spirit of Halloween, we wanted to have some fun with it for this episode, and we decided to put on some wigs. I'm 70s ish. That's my costume, but
Head to toe.
head to toe,
No, you did that.
I did.
You did that.
It's either Halloween or Thanksgiving with him.
I know. I'm at the cusp.
That could be Thanksgiving.
He just
no?
like he just set us all up too. Like he just explained his costume. Now we have to go down the
Yeah,
line.
he should have went last.
Now
That
we
was
have to
bullshit.
go down the line. Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, hey, my shit's simple. You know what I mean? It's just I got my hair just did. So you know what I mean.
Hey.
He's a
We
crip
gonna keep that. All right, bet. Call me Juicy J, cuz.
Juicy J.
I'm
All right, hey. Now what you got going on over here, Adam?
I'm a mechanic from Redondo Beach.
That's
Damn.
right.
Okay.
That's
Named
right.
Daphne.
Okay. Shit.
Hey, he uses that okay to buy some time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm Juicy J's little sister, Nasty P. You know?
Hey,
Damn.
you did that.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I already said it already.
Did you?
Yeah, man. Last living Valerian, bruh. But y'all not ready for that conversation.
no,
You know
Seven
what I'm
hells.
saying?
I'm definitely
Hey,
not.
house of
Seven
niggas.
hells.
House of niggas.
Holla at my ancestors, bro. Can't hide in that corner.
This is the Phil Cute might delete later look.
Okay.
Y'all ever seen No Country for Old Men?
Yeah.
He's the Asian version of the.
And that guy was a badass though.
Yeah,
He was a fucking
Hey,
badass.
that cow
Damn.
killer thing, like just to
Oh,
the
the
brain?
silencer through the
Yeah.
doorknob. Remember that?
No, what's the one that they used to kill cows with? Like they just put it like right up to the brain and
Cattle
just,
prods?
Yeah, whatever. No, but it like kills them right away. You didn't see him using that joint? Come
I don't
on,
know.
now
That's what
you-
I think it was. He like shot through the doorknob. It was like that little.
Oh
like,
yeah, that joint. Yeah, that joint.
I don't know what it's called, but it's fire.
But
That was a long movie. That's all I know.
let's go
yeah.
ahead and.
But it was.
That's all I gotta say.
What's
it got-
a long movie?
Someone fell
Probably
asleep.
why I didn't watch it.
I got a fucking Oscar for it, though, right?
Speaking of
I mean,
movies,
Hey, yeah.
speaking of movies, so this past weekend I was at the festival called When We Were Young
In Dirty Vegas, you
in
dirty boy.
Dirty Vegas.
Yeah, I love it.
So we were all like, me and the boys were all stoked for this festival because there was a bunch of bands that we used to listen to back in the day, like 20 plus years ago. I mean, we still listen to it now just for like nostalgia purposes. But when we saw the lineup, we were like, what the fuck? Like, you got The Used, AFI, Story of the Year, Armor for Sleep, Acceptance, like, you know, a bunch of, the list goes on, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, October hits, and then we're getting ready to go to the show. The day of, right, we get notifications saying the show's canceled.
Were you already there? Were you already there?
Like, I had homies that were like on their way to Vegas, like an hour out, and they get the notification saying the show's canceled today due to freaking wind advisory, like
Disgraceful.
60-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, I ran into
Sheesh.
Phil. He was filling me in.
Yeah,
You
that
ran
shit
into
was-
him?
No, Phil, yeah, because I left my backpack at Paul's house and then Phil.
Oh, I thought it was like he was
okay.
in Vegas too. I was like, what?
No,
Wait,
he-
what?
Oh yeah, he like for a quick
Yeah,
second.
I'm like, you ran into Vegas. I mean,
No, I
You
wasn't
ran
there.
into
I wasn't
Vegas?
there. No, I wasn't there. No.
So what happened after all that? What happened? What
Hey,
went
hey,
down?
the wins, I gotta say, the wins were fucking crazy. I saw that shit on, I think Adam Lazaro from Taking Back Sunday. He posted a video of him talking outside in the wind, and that shit was like pushing him, bro.
no.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So
Yeah,
I
I s-
kind of seen like the fucking train, dude.
Yeah,
That shit's crazy.
You know what? And I'm glad that they canceled it because you know they didn't want to be held for liability for anything because
Yeah.
you have like speakers hung up, hoisted up. like,
Yeah, that's true.
and you know that shit could fucking fall off and land on something or
real.
whatever.
I mean,
You don't need another Astro World to
That was about to say.
Everything wrong could have
Liability
gone
nowadays is
wrong.
crazy,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah. But anyways, so the other two homies, Danny and Phil, were like, "Well, Precky still has 2 tickets. Like, let's hit him up for the Sunday ticket because Precky got Sunday tickets and you're trying to get rid of them, right?"
Yeah.
Oh, so it was just a one. It was just a 1 day festival thing.
Well, 1 day festival, but like 2 different days. So like
Yeah, yeah,
Saturday
yeah,
and Sunday,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
separate tickets.
Yeah.
So it's me, Phil, and Danny trying to go to the show. They buy the tickets. I end up saying, you know what? I think we can sneak in. I can
Oh,
sneak in.
no.
So, you know, Billy knows. As long as you follow Danny Span's lead,
Oh my god.
It works.
it works.
No,
That's right.
it's.
I mean, you could tell them about the Coachella story.
No, it's not even just Coachella. It's Outside Lands. It's whatever you like.
That's
Like
right.
this man, like I doubted him one time at Outside Lands, and he gave me his ticket. He was like, "Here."
I'll find my
He's
way
like,
in.
He's like, "Watch this," and I watched him walk up there, talk to the dude, hand him a $20 bill, and he just walked
Oh,
in.
like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm talking like, and it's like I've seen this man do some miraculous things at like festivals.
Yeah.
So like now I don't ask questions.
Just do it.
Just
Like
follow.
you just follow him. Like
Hey,
you
shout
will
out
get
Danny.
in. You
Like,
will get in.
remember the Coachella, like the first Coachella we went to? We plotted at Penny Lane.
We did, dude. All black. Marcus
Damn,
bitched
shout out
out.
Penny Lane.
Yeah.
Marcus bitched out, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out Marcus for
Hey,
being
shout
a
out,
fucking.
dude.
Shout out to
everything.
PL, bro.
Shout
What
out
is
Lights
it? What is it
Club.
now?
Yeah,
West
yeah.
Coast Tavern or what is it?
But
Nah,
okay.
in
Yeah,
the tavern.
Oh
so-
my bad, damn! I fucked that shit
Okay,
up. My
okay,
bad.
so-
Damn. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
get
It's
back
not
to
as
that.
cool as these. You're good.
Let's get back to that.
So,
What's going on?
so Danny was like, "You just give the dude that's scanning tickets like $40 and let you in." I'm like, "All right, bet." So he's like, "We're getting ready to go inside, and we're getting ready to go to like the metal detectors."
Yeah.
He's like, "Give me that $40." I give him the $40. Talks to the guy, and he's like, hey, $40, you fake scam me? He's like, yup.
That's amazing.
Because honestly, like it's like
Oh,
I don't
shit.
think they get paid good money doing
Right.
that.
Yeah,
shit
bro.
all
They're,
day,
not,
you know what I mean?
they're just doing regular, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
probably minimum wage.
Yeah,
Well,
probably bare minimum wage, and they're out there all fucking day.
Yeah.
Well, if you put yourself in their shoes, right?
Right.
And you're working out, like you're working there all day, minimum wage or whatever, and someone's coming through, no wristband, but he has like a little 50. He's like, hey man,
I'm scanning.
I'm taking
I'm
it.
scanning all those motherfuckers.
And also,
I'll do that all
like
day, bro.
you got to give up to the guy to even making it all the way up to see you and be like, yo, I got
No,
all the way
but
here.
yeah,
taking that chance, waiting in that
Shit,
line.
you know what I mean?
Danny, this is why Danny's good. He knows who to go to.
Yeah, he's like, you just gotta find the
reads
guy.
them. He's
Hey,
like,
there's a
that's the
skill
guy.
for that.
Hey, that's what he says. I swear, I've seen him.
yeah.
He looks around. He's like, he's right there.
Well, remember they were trying to get you in, and then he talked to the guy like, "Tell Billy, like, for life is beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell your boy to go in my lane." And I got him.
Yeah.
Yo, I seen him sneak. He snuck in a camera for me at Coachella. One of the cameras that has interchangeable lenses and shit. Because you can't have a camera that you can change lenses to go to Coachella. This motherfucker, bro. He had my backpack with the camera in it, and then he fucking scanned the whole thing, and then right when we walked up, he's like, "Give me your backpack." All right, man. Here, you know what I mean? And this motherfucker took the camera out, had it in his hand, and the guy's like checking him. He's like walking around. Thank you, sir. You know what I mean? And fucking, he just walked past. I was like, how the fuck did you do that, dude?
Shit. Anyways,
Okay, yeah, go. I'm
So-
sorry. So many stories.
Sorry.
we get there. I mean, the line, it took forever to get in. Like, I probably missed like half the bands I wanted to see. And because I only paid like $40 and my plan was to go home that day, I said, well, I can just pay $40 and spend like 3 hours at the festival and bounce.
Yeah.
But within that 3 hours, dude, I swear, no matter what, like, I still felt like that nostalgia. And, you know, I will probably go back next year. Seeing these guys like 20 plus years ago,
Yeah.
the same feeling that I felt then, I felt now or that day.
For sure. I mean, that music is a part of all of us. Even if
Yeah.
you didn't listen to like emo, post-hardcore, like rock shit back then, like I for sure was listening to it a lot back then.
Mhm.
And yeah, even the names of the bands, you'd be like, oh, what, like them?
Mm-hmm.
And there'd be like 20 of those. So it's just like being able to relive your past, just like those like 90s R&B festivals. Like I'm there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
100%.
Hell
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it's over.
That's all pure like nostalgia. Like you mean you go to those things for that. But speaking of shows, we just came back from yours, dude.
We did.
Which was amazing. I would love to talk
Thank you
about that.
very
I
much.
mean,
Oh yeah, that's
shout out to you, dude. The show
Thank
was
you,
super
thank you.
sick, super sick,
It was.
super dope turnout, man. Question, man, just like preparing for a show, like at what point do you start like oh shit, like this is really happening?
Honestly, that was my first time like headlining, like myself personally. I've had an album with somebody where we headlined before, but I wasn't really big on shows coming up. I'm more of a recording artist, so it's always new to me.
Yeah.
But especially because I was hosting it,
Yeah,
so there's a lot of different stress going into it. By the time the day started, I was more worried about everything else besides my actual performance because we had the performance down, and in a weird way, I think that helped me out. And I was hungover. So I think it made me just kind of like go through my day like droning, which I think if I was sober, I think I'd be more nervous because my brain would be
all over
everywhere.
the place.
It sounds weird, but I just went into it like fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I mean, the people showed up, and that's really what counts, you know. And the amount of love that was at that show, I mean, I can't really ask for much more. So it was awesome. It all went very.
Did all
well.
of you guys
That's
go?
dope.
So I went, Preki went,
Nasty P.
I didn't go.
Nasty
Ro
P.
went, Danny went,
Mm-hmm.
Alan went,
Lyndon.
Landon went.
Landon,
So just a bunch of the homies.
Bunch of the homies.
That's
Yeah,
what's
he's
up.
actually, like,
Juju,
That's
Mad
dope.
love.
That's
It was
dope.
honestly like a homie hangout. I mean, at this point,
Alex, Cherry, like everybody.
yeah, I don't really have like a huge fan base or anything. At this point, it's just a lot of homies showing me love. And I for sure have some people that like come up to me and be like, yo, I listen to your music. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And sometimes it surprises me. But like just seeing all the familiar faces and the mutual branches of homies kind of come together. It's
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, it's just a good time. It's just homies kicking it and showing love. And that's
right.
It was really dope. So,
Where'd you perform at?
it was at Booze Brothers.
Blues Brothers. Okay.
Yo, yo.
Dude,
Vista,
that-
that's Vista, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
dude, that venue is actually like
It's dope.
Dude, it's a
Yeah,
dope.
I got
It's
it.
like, yeah, it's a dope
Yeah.
venue, and like I swear, the crowd that you always bring, it's like it is like that homie, like almost like that town kind
Mm-hmm.
of feel. Like oh shit, this is like kind of like our town, like, you know what I mean?
It does bring Escondido strung along to Oceanside, which is like
Yeah.
the core of North County. It brings
Yeah.
that all together because you got the Oceanside and the Vista homies that I've been working with. You got the San Marcos, you got Cody and them. You got Esco, which also blends as well. And it's just like, it's a weird way, and it's one of the only ways that people all come together besides like, you know how they say like weddings and funerals and shit like that. Like, it's crazy to see everyone coming together for one thing. And like the fact that I got to be that and the amount of love that they were showing when I was performing and shit, like, couldn't ask for anything else. So
Yep.
it was
Shout out
awesome.
Booze Bros.
Hey, shout out
Shout
the
out, Blue
78
Bros.
freeway
Shout out.
that brings
Yeah,
all the
come
cities
on.
together now. Come on.
They need to widen that shit, but it's all
78.
good.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
It's 78.
That's what it is, cuz.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but I remember we were talking about it. We were like, dude, the first like 20, well, like the last 20 minutes before you get on and shit like that, how nerve wracking it is because you're like, you're seeing everybody coming in, you're like, blah, blah, you know what I mean? And then we were talking about it like, fuck, imagine like with that, like,
It was a lot.
just that feeling, you know, you have to take like a little sip or something, you know what I mean?
It's
Just
almost a little
something.
harder because I'm not at the point where there's like a green room. So I'm just kicking it with everybody and all the conversations and the hands I have to shake and then focus on going on. Like, I mean, it was fine, but that was more the overwhelming part, trying to save my energy besides just like having all these cuts. So I had to just like duck off for a bit and then have that little beer, like you said. Like, that is important to find your center. Some people work differently, but yeah, I definitely need that.
Well, that's
For
what
sure.
like when you walked up to us, you were like, "Yeah." He's like, "This is the first time I'm like a little like nervous." He's like trying to like host the show and headline it. He's like, it's kind of like one of those off. And then I remember Pecky was like, "Yeah," but he's like, "Damn." He's like, "That's the importance of a green room." Like,
Wait, you were the host also?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay, so like you were announcing like, all right, now
I was like,
who's
thanks
up
for
next?
coming. First
okay,
up,
got
boom.
you.
Now everyone makes a noise for this person.
And now make some
Coming up
noise for
next.
me.
Yeah. Who hosted you?
Yeah.
Who hosted you?
I guess me. Yeah. No, I just went up and it was kind of like I just said thank you for coming, and then I kind of like, we had like a nice little intro with the guitar. Like, it wasn't like the beat just dropped. So
Yeah.
because it was live, we were able to like
sick.
dig into the suspense of it.
So was it? I wasn't there. So was there a full band or what?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Shout out Toronzo, the band I've been working with.
They're dope.
Guitar, keys, drums, bass, and then me. And normally they're a 4-piece band, so it's really cool. Danny Toronzo, the lead singer and guitarist, like he's usually the head. And then they did a couple songs as well in the middle, but yeah, it was good. It was awesome.
That's dope, man. Hell yeah.
A couple people opened up for you as well, right?
Yep, we had Raw Honey. Shout out Alex,
Yes, sir.
aka Raw
Alex
Honey,
Watt.
amazing producer. Esco legend.
Let's go, legend, baby.
Yeah.
The King Cody. Shout out Cody. Hold me down. Last 2 shows we did Blues Brothers, it was pretty much me and him. So I think a lot of the crowd was from that, and it's just cool to see those familiar faces. And then Dev Love, who's honestly one of the most like underrated artists around here. Just beautiful man, beautiful soul.
Yeah.
So I was honored that he got to go before me. Like, that was what I was almost like more excited about. And then and then me. That was awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I pushed right through it.
How
How would
was
you
dope.
describe your music?
It's a good question. I would say hip hop. For sure, hip hop based. When people ask me like, "Oh, what type of music you make?" I usually say I make hip hop, and then like, "What do you?" I'll be like, "Well, I like rap and I sing." But I say it's like hip hop, R&B, but mostly it's rap based. But I like to say hip hop because it has a lot of melodic aspects.
Nice.
And genres are obviously really hard to define nowadays,
So hard.
depending on who you are. But like even Toronzo, they have a similar fusion that I have, so which is why we work together so well. So I just like to say hip hop, R&B.
Like Blast is what he said is melodic rap or something.
I
Yeah.
like that. I mean, that's kind of what Drake
Yeah.
was when they came out the gate. People were like,
sure.
you know what I mean? So yeah, it is hard to define because you just say rap. Like old white people will be like, oh, like 50 Cent, and then so it's like just to like dictate between the two and like give people the best. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's kind of what it is.
That's dope. I said, who would you say your top 3 influences would be, or like at least that you
Would you say now or like over?
growing up wise that kind of has influence on your music a little bit? You know what I mean?
Can't take
I
anyone
was like,
serious.
can you
I know.
anyone look at Jeff right now? Dude, I'm
What's wrong?
We're so regular about this. Yeah, I like it.
no, I've been watching him.
I forgot I had this on.
You have to understand I'm positioned like right at Jeff. That's
working.
you guys,
Bro,
and
I'm staring right at him,
he
man.
keeps doing this.
That's what Daphne over here is doing the whole time.
I'm looking at him doing this. I'm like, do I got some on me too?
I just see everyone playing with their hair, dude.
It's kind of fun to look at though. If I was a viewer, I'd be like, it's kind of a spectacle.
I'm sorry.
So, all right, so top 3 influences.
Oh shit, man, that's tough.
And you could make it a 5 too,
Off the
dog.
top of the head, dude. I would have to put Mos Def in there.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
Come on,
Yasin
bro.
Bey.
Let's go.
I would have to say, I would like to pick an R&B artist, but it's hard to pick. I used to listen to a lot of different ones. Recently, my GOAT is D'Angelo.
All day, every day.
D'Angelo shirt on or shirt off?
Oh shit.
Keep that shit up. See that sweat. Definitely fucks with it.
Sure.
Overall time though, it's hard because I take from a lot of different things. I was just talking recently though, my current favorite artists I think that have impacted me would be Anderson .Paak, Smino, and
Shmino, hell yeah.
and then there's like one more, but I think like
Mac.
yeah, I would say so. But in terms of like stylistic shit,
Stylics?
it's so
Okay.
hard because I can say Jimi Hendrix influenced
Hey,
me. I can say
yourself,
like
bruh. Yourself.
oh,
You know what I'm
My
saying?
environment.
Daphne influenced me. But it goes deep. Like I can have that conversation forever. Rappers, I mean, like there's like I don't know. The list goes on and on. You know, there's the technical aspect, the stylistic aspect, the this and that. But yeah, I think Mos Def that was my sister's favorite rapper growing up, and she's the one that kind of put me onto a lot of music, like hearing Erica and like the Roots and like all that shit in the house from an early age. Like I think all like the Electric Lady Studio, all that like Erica Badu, D'Angelo,
yeah.
Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Common, that like Dwell,
Nice.
that like
The whole
that.
Soul
That
Aquarium
kind of
joint,
affected
all
me a
that time.
lot, and then from there, kind of lyrical shit. Like, I mean, Eminem influenced me a lot. I can't even front. Like, at a certain point, he was the best rapper in the world. Like, we don't really like, you know, the general consensus nowadays. Like, yeah, but like back in the day, my boy was cold as fuck. So it just taken from different things. You know, Lil Wayne was up there for me. Like,
So like in different stages of your life, like certain artists like truly just play the
Absolutely.
part. And like I think that's how it is too. Like that's why it's really hard to be like, oh, he's my favorite. Like, no, he would like there like in a point in time in my life, like this is what I was rocking
well,
with.
even like
tough.
he
And
was
then-
saying when we were, what's it called again?
When we were young.
I used to listen to a lot like Circa Survive and Thursday
Yeah.
and like shit like
Yeah.
that. So like sometimes even when I'm doing a chorus and shit, like I feel like I'm taking from that. Like or like
Yeah.
and that's why Mos Def is
That's dope.
That's why
That's
Mos
dope.
Def to me is so dope because he did that New Danger album where he's singing like a fucking like a soul artist, but he's also just a like straight up rapper. So that would be kind of exactly because like I would never think like in 2010 that'd be like as a rapper that I would shout out Circa Survive as an influence because the shit has changed a lot and like melodically like so
like nostalgic for me, like R&B would be of like Music Soul Child or something.
sure he's up there
Like,
too. And it
you know
sucks
what I'm
when you
saying?
forget names, but
that's
he's up
just
there
like
as well.
But that was like just like a time in my life. Like that's why it just hit
100%.
so hard for me. I mean, there's definitely other R&B singers.
I saw him
love.
this year actually. It was dope.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Oh, where?
At Music Box. He only did like an hour.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, were you there?
Yeah, dude. So it like,
Oh,
dude,
shit.
I wish I was inside.
Nasty
Fuck,
P.
I shot at Music Soul Child.
What nigga were you with?
I wish what's it called? I wish I was inside like the actual box because I was like outside by the bar.
You're outside the box?
You couldn't hear shit. I think I was with you, no?
Were you really there?
Yeah, Music
That's
Soul
wild.
Child.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I was
My only
with
thing
you.
was like no opener, and he only did an hour.
Yeah.
and I was like,
And you could hear shit if you weren't like inside like the box, man.
The music
Right.
box, cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Talking shit, bro.
Well, we saw him at Smoking Grooves
Oh, nice.
this
Yeah.
year in March. And so the time that I saw him and perform the best was when he had a full band. The one at Smoking Grooves, it was just like a DJ.
Right.
But yeah, dude.
Yeah, the band was tight.
The band, yeah.
He deserves a band, bro. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He does.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. Some people I honestly want to hear them just rap over beats, and some people I'm like, yeah, I would like to see you with a band. Like I saw Smino with a band. I was like, I didn't know I needed this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Well,
yeah.
Did you see him with
Yeah.
Tropicalia like that?
Yeah, dude, this shit
Have you
was sick.
seen the Nas with the orchestra? The Nas
I heard about
concert?
it. He was in San Diego, right? At the Radio Show.
I've seen Chief
yeah.
Keef
Oh,
like
shit.
that.
That's crazy. Nah, yeah.
I'm playing. Chief Keef.
Yo, so Jesus Christ.
Yeah, are you okay? Are you okay, my
I've
lord?
got a frog in my throat.
That Rady venue.
mind
was
your
dope, though.
tongue.
I'm trying to go there. I've been there.
I can't believe we got some dope like that in San Diego now.
Yeah,
For real.
Hell yeah. But we're gonna take a quick little break. But I mean, just to give you a teaser, we're gonna do best Halloween candy. So go ahead and think about it. Little break.
I know the worst one.
I know mine. I gotta go first because
Yeah,
somebody
I know
else
the
might
worst
say it.
one.
Hey, we'll
We'll
be
keep
right
that.
back. I'ma holler at
After
you.
these messages.
All right, man.
I just want you. I really wish you stick around, even though I ain't been here with you lately. Little bit of wah wah, little bit of la la in that pussy.
Got you. All right, do your thing. Hello? All right, we're ready. Stare in the camera. Say cheese. 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 Fuck, that sounds dumb as shit, dude. How do you say? Cheese. Oh my god. I do not have to say cheese. Dude, just say it, dude. Cheese.
Yo, welcome back to Law Talk, man. Special guest again, man. Thank you for being here, Adam Flowers, man.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
sure do.
Thank you.
Man, and you guys already know the usual suspects. So, we left off with best Halloween candy.
Best or worst?
No, hold on. Let's do this
Best
first.
or
Let's do this first.
Like what's Halloween candy? Is it just candy and
I feel like any candy is Halloween
That's a
candy
good
because they're gonna put
question.
them in there anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's go.
Maybe.
Let's do worst Halloween candy.
All right, let me go first because I know my shit's gonna get repeated.
Go ahead.
Candy corn, my nigga, is the worst shit ever.
100%.
I thought you were gonna say it's the best. I thought
No lie though, no lie. When I was young, like candy corn, I liked it.
Hey,
'cause
what's
they- 'cause
young?
they get-
When you were young,
When I was probably like
Like
when
festival.
I was a young
when I was
warthog.
probably like 4 or 5. When I was probably like 4 or 5.
When I was a young warthog.
okay.
No, but when I was probably like 4 or 5, I feel like candy corn was the best candy because I had so much of it. And then as I got older, I fucking realized I had so much of it because this shit's trash.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you know what I
true.
mean? Like, and they don't want it, they're just giving that shit away.
So what do you say? You're
Facts.
trash?
But
Candy
so-
corn?
Oh no,
Candy corn shit.
it is.
To be honest with
I
you,
agree.
Milky Ways have always been trash to me.
Yeah, what
Milky
the
Ways? Okay.
Milky Ways are pretty subpar, but
Well, not even subpar.
I wouldn't put
Like,
them
who
down with
invented
candy
that?
corn.
No,
hell no, that was candy corn.
no. Fucking Tootsie Rolls.
Peeps. We talking about
Tootsie
peeps?
Rolls.
Not the color Tootsie
like
Rolls
Tootsie
though, right?
Rolls.
No, the
What?
chocolate
Are you
Tootsie
talking
Rolls.
about-
The chocolate Tootsie
Oh,
Rolls.
okay.
Straight chocolate, not the flavor boys.
boy-
Are you talking about cotton?
Hey,
Are you talking about cotton candy, sweet and raw?
Let me
see your Tootsie Roll.
Yes.
He said, I don't know what you've been told, but hey, we do Tootsie Roll.
Hey, my hair like that vanilla Tootsie Roll. When they, you know the
Those are
color
good.
was.
Those are cool. Those are cool. Those are cool. I know
Okay.
peeps though. You know we don't all hate peeps. Come on,
Bro,
I hate
that's
peeps.
I
Easter,
don't know
bro.
what
That's
peeps is.
Easter.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, bro. I was thinking the same shit, but that's Easter. I was thinking the
Yeah.
same
Then you
shit,
can't
bro.
count we can't count any regular candy.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
just-
I'm saying
no,
you
no,
have
that-
to.
They have Starburst. They have like the little two
That's what I
packs.
mean though. So I can say skid. I can say anything. Really,
Yeah,
right?
because in Halloween candy, it's any like they don't take candy off the shelf because it's Halloween. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like they're not giving out no peeps.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like when
got
it's
peeps,
Easter, they
bro.
have peeps on there.
You got last year's peeps.
I
That's
ain't
what
gonna lie. I'm not even lying. One year, my uncle gave out rice to kids.
Sticky rice?
Yeah, no.
If it's sticky rice, I'm taking
My uncle
it.
gave out sticky rice,
sliding.
dude.
I'm for sure. And I'm coming back with 2 or
If
3
it's the
different
pandemic,
costumes.
I'm cruising.
And I'm sending my kids through.
And they still doing that?
yeah, I'll pull up.
Nah.
I'm up there with the
Drive
loud
through
sausages
Halloween.
and the sticky
My
rice.
uncle's in Hawaii now. Shout out to Uncle.
Oh man, shout out.
One time, someone gave me a wrench. He was handing out wrenches to kids.
A wrench?
I was like 7. He's like, "Here you go, dude. You'll need this
Wait,
one day."
a
And we're
wrench?
like,
A wrench
tool.
or a wrench?
Like a
An
tool?
actual
Oh, okay,
tool.
yeah,
I thought
okay,
I thought he said
Okay.
he's giving you ranch dressing.
That's what I thought.
They're both
He
weird.
was
but
trying.
yeah.
He was trying to see you twerk that bitch.
Daphne.
Twerk.
That's how it started.
Nasty P.
You got Nasty P, Daphne, and Juicy J over there.
Come on.
Damn.
All right, come on now.
Damn.
3 bad bitches.
Okay, so
Y'all the Charlie's Angels?
100%.
Little Powerpuff Girls.
I'll let my shit
You're
grow,
Mojo
though.
Jojo?
It was like sugar and spice and everything nice.
That's nothing nice.
Nothing.
Is it Mojo Jojo?
I am Mojo.
All right.
Hey, so okay.
Candy.
Okay.
Candy corn is the worst for Jeff.
For sure.
I think candy corn is the worst.
think we
for
can all
of us.
agree.
Yeah,
We can
I
all-
agree.
That's why I had to go first. So
pretty
y'all know I
subpar.
said it first. Because I knew this shit was going to happen.
I feel like
So then we just end it there?
Good job.
you know it's trash. Like Almond Joy is.
Oh,
so
yeah.
No.
I
I love Almond Joy.
fucks with
But
coconut
Mounds.
chocolate.
The ones with no
yeah.
almonds in it.
Yeah,
That shit is.
What?
That
So it's not an almond joy. It's just joy.
Yeah,
That's
what the fuck?
it's just joy. I mean,
No,
you're right.
It's
It's
called
a mound. It's a mound.
It's called mounds.
I've never had one.
No, I love.
I mean, I
almond
didn't even
joy.
know those
You don't
existed.
need one. That's like
Me
a.
either.
That's
I
like
did
a.
not know they.
I thought it was just almond
I thought they all
joys,
had
and
nuts
that
in
was it.
No, bro. Let me go ahead and game you, dude. It's a red package. Looks exactly the same.
You're not
but
finna
just-
sell me.
No, it's I'm
Yeah,
not,
it don't need to be sold. Yeah,
I
it
never
doesn't
buy
need to be
red
sold.
packages
I've been
because
doing you a disservice if I try to like make you buy that junk. That shit is trash. That's what I'm trying to say.
I
Like,
thought you were gonna by disrespect
I
almond
love
joys,
almond
but
joys.
I
Are you
love them
kidding
too.
me?
Payday?
Why
Also
does it
slept
got
on
like a
Payday.
fucking like a vanilla thing in those?
no, that's coconut, chocolate.
you just said it was fire.
It's the guy that don't like
Look at
Almond
cheese.
joys? No, fuck no.
Hey, bad bitches are always hypocritical.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I don't like this, Jeff. Take the damn wig off.
Goddamn wig.
This shit's stitched on, cuz this shit ain't coming off.
Okay, so
Good in plenty. They used to hand that shit out. Get that shit all the way the fuck out.
Hey, those are them little
Is it a mint? Is it a kid? What are we even doing?
Hey, I'm good. I don't need.
That's those little Mike and Ike lookalikes, huh?
Yeah, but they're pepper. Like,
no.
you said good and plenty. I understand the plenty part.
Man, honestly,
I'm good at
if
plenty,
you're
man.
giving out peppermint candy, you're a piece of shit.
you
Yeah,
are
bro.
a piece of
Hey,
shit.
what?
Yeah, Andes,
Andes
fucking-
is fire.
Andes is fire, but
Yeah.
not-
Yeah, but that's just for fucking
There's
Christmas.
a time and place for
That's
that.
after
though.
that's
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, like,
and
come on,
most of the candies that we don't like, all old candies. All right, let me flip it on you.
Then we old folks.
What's the best old person candy?
Old person candy is original.
Let me go first.
That's just the best candy,
Let me
though.
go-
Caramel?
Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. It's, you remember those?
I'm on
little,
Cliffside. I heard 'em. I'm on
the
Cliffside.
strawberry joints that were like in the strawberry packet, like little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the little ones.
Fire.
Yeah.
With the, like, it was like green.
Stupid fire.
sour.
Stupid fire.
Those were good, but
Till this day, I still eat those.
The packaging is amazing.
All day long.
Hey, look like a little
All day long.
strawberry.
yeah, the aesthetic goes crazy.
And then you got the little shell on the inside of
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
I'm down with that.
Hey, have you ever had the white rabbits?
No.
The Asian
Yes.
joints?
Oh, yeah.
You eat the wrapper and
You
shit?
eat the wrapper.
I never had that.
Oh shit!
You
We
eat the
put people
wrapper.
on.
You eat the wrapper.
You eat the
Yeah.
wrapper.
Like that?
Yeah,
Hey, Bills. Hey, Bills. that
exactly
ain't-
like that.
We don't do no. We ain't never heard of
You
that
ain't
one.
never been to no barbecue then, nigga.
Jeff was never invited.
Oh, okay, since we're on the subject of like Halloween, everyone's from Esco, I presume.
Yes.
Even you,
At least
right?
me.
Even you, bad bitches.
Even you, Daphne.
This bad bitch from Esco.
Daphne is definitely from the town.
You look like a fucking-
Daphne from the town. That's different.
Hey,
No, this is our town. Come on. Not
to
that
be
town.
honest with
Daphne
you,
for the streets.
look at Cliff.
I'm like a reporter.
No, Cliff, you look like you brought these bitches here.
I'm the pimp. I'm the pimp.
Oh, that was the fuck. That was your whole plan the whole
this
fucking
is the
time.
casting couch.
Oh shit, and we on the couch. And we on the couch.
This is audition.
I didn't sign no contract.
Hey, why do you think I wanted you in the middle?
In the middle, yeah.
Y'all set me up to
I'm the
this.
baddest one. I'd rather be the baddest bitch than like the
Hey, he got the longest
You don't
hair.
want to be the
so-
candy corn.
Okay,
No one wants to be candy corn.
I'm a nice little butterfinger. Yeah, come on.
hey, Cliff, before we move on, this is the baddest bitch.
Hey, our viewers, hey, rate us.
In the comments.
The baddest bitch.
Premiere at 5.
1, 2, and 3.
Who did it
In the
best?
comments,
What's
rate
good?
us.
Who did it best? All right, let's
Let
go.
us know.
Since we're on the scary subject, we all grew up in Escondido, correct?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Is there any scary places here
Yes.
that you've been to?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's scary places too, but I feel like obviously everybody has different.
Have you guys been so have you guys been to Quest Haven?
Quest Haven, I guess.
I've been
counts.
there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Pounders.
That is a scary place, man. That
Hey,
is a
some
scary
motherfuckers are
place.
scared to go there, so I got you on that one. I got you on that one.
Niggas out there getting stabbed.
Got you on that one.
But,
Yeah.
Quest Haven.
Quest Haven for sure. I feel like that's.
Elfin
If you hear
Forest.
Esco, like Elfin Forest.
you guys
Quest
ever
Haven,
heard
like
of Midget City?
no.
Little person.
Yeah, little person. We don't call them midgets,
sorry.
bro.
It's 2022, dog.
Hey,
We
we're
don't call
gonna
them
bleep that
anymore.
out.
Hey, cut that.
We're sorry.
You
for
guys,
that.
Political.
you guys can call me a nigga if you want.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. It's not okay.
Yeah, you can't.
Hey, two wrongs don't make it right. Don't
It's
start
not
that shit.
okay.
I
But
can't
that's what-
talk about
I'm just
this.
saying for the like story purposes, that's what we were calling it. I apologize because that's not politically correct. But for the, you know what I mean?
I got a story.
For the inner means.
I got a story for
Nah,
that.
let's
for
get
that.
to
You
it.
guys wanna
Let's
hear
hear some
it?
stories.
Am I
Let's hear
allowed-
some
What is
scary
this
ass Esco
But
stories.
has anyone ever heard of that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
of
So little person village. You know what I mean?
Little person village.
Wow, you remixed the shit on that.
That sounds fine. I don't know.
Where is that at though? Not to cut you off, but where's that? Because I never heard of it.
It's actually
I've been
up
here my whole
the, it's
life.
actually up the street. So
like
like you
Harmony
go,
Grove,
yeah, Harmony
Quest Haven
Grove. You go
area.
down that
Yeah,
area.
So like where Stone is at, but
check
like
this.
between there and Quest
Yeah,
Haven.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Back then, it was we were young. You know what I mean? We would just get in the cars and go places. You know what I mean? So one night, my homie Richard, I don't know, shout out Richard.
Shout out
Listen to
Richard.
this, Richard and Brandon. I think Scotty.
Yeah.
Big Scott or Little
Yeah,
Scott?
I think Big Scotty. We drove all the way down to Little People Village, and down there, I don't know if you know, there's a phone booth, like a glowing phone booth in there. Like at night, everything's dark. You know what I mean? And the phone booth is just glowing. You know what I mean? And also, if you go in there a little more, you know, there's in the backyard. I don't know what it is. There's like stones in the back. I don't know exactly what it is. So I'm not even gonna touch base on it. So it's like, it's different. You know what I mean? It's like probably like 11, 12 o'clock at night, bro. And it was me. Yeah, it was us. It was me and us three in the car. And then we got there. And then they're like, dude, go to the phone booth and make a call. Like, fuck yeah. So it was like, I think me and Brandon went out there to go make a phone call. We went in there and they were like, what the we got no fucking change. Dude,
1-800 collect.
Yeah, well, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
bro.
I didn't know at that point. You know what I mean?
okay,
I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. You know what I mean? So, anyways, like
He was
we
nervous
we
in
went
the
in there,
moment,
and when
you know,
you're,
to the-
it's so bright that like when everything's dark, it's so bright when you're in there, you don't know what the fuck's out there. You know what I mean? So it's just dark. It's like phone booth, you know. So right when we got out there, bro, our car just dipped on us. So it was all dark. It was just us two.
That's
Just
like a movie for
yeah,
sure.
just, like the homie just Richard just dipped on us, dog. Like and then I kind of get there.
Some homie.
Oh, he's a
Hey,
homie though.
didn't we just shout him out?
Shouting. I was about to say.
Yeah,
we
no,
can't-
hey, take that shout out back, Rich. We're taking that back. We're taking that back.
Okay, continue.
You
So
love my
so
mans?
yeah, he dipped out. We're like, what the fuck? So we're like, what the hell? So we're just walking in there, walking around, don't know who's peeking through the windows and shit. We're like, what? Let's get the fuck out of here. So when you leave, you gotta go across this like a little like bridge. I don't know how it is now, but like back then it was like we walked we
Yeah.
ran all the way outside, and he was parked out there. But that was just a
Damn,
story,
did you guys
but
catch the
yeah.
fade after that or what?
Nah, it was cool. We got faded after that.
nice.
That type of fade. Yeah.
You're a good guy, dude.
Well, yeah, hey, that's my story.
Better
From
guy
it.
than
Like,
me.
it's an interesting place, but it's not like, yo,
Yeah.
I checked it out. But right next door is Quest Haven, though. Quest Haven's
Yeah,
crazy.
But is that? Tell me, is that the only like in Escondido? Because that's what we were talking about. Like, is that the only?
That's the
Scare,
one.
is that the only
That's
thing
the
that? But I'm
one.
saying is like, is that the only thing that from Escondidos can say?
From general
Escondido.
consensus,
You know what I mean?
yes. I know spots just from where I grew up where there's like it's super spooky. There's like
Yeah.
abandoned stuff, and honestly,
Yeah.
like I've been around what I've considered ghosts and just
Yeah.
hearing stuff throughout my life. But like, that's the one that everyone knows, and I know multiple people to see stuff. And like,
Okay.
I've never seen anything, but yeah,
I saw
general
one.
consensus, that's the
You
one.
saw? Hey, wait, hold on. You saw it, Cliff?
I'll tell you my story.
Talk to
Go
us. Talk to
ahead.
us. Talk to us. Talk to us.
Talk to us.
Talk to us.
So
Talk to
y'all,
us.
y'all know
Speak on it.
y'all know Gilberto's, right?
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out Gilberto.
Shout
So
out.
it was like after it was on a Friday night after like a high school football game.
Yeah.
Which one?
OG.
Which
Trash.
Gilberto's?
Gilberto's, the one on West Valley.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Jill's right next to Fantastic Sam's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, anyways, me and the homies, like I think it was like two girls with us, and we were like, "You guys want to go drive down with Quest Haven?" They're like,
Oh shit.
everyone was like, they gasped. We're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like yeah, you got to think about it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So hold
Are
on,
we
hey,
doing
but
that?
hold on, explain to these people because we keep saying Quest Haven, but
That's true.
we have no like content.
So, like the story
Context.
that I've heard is like
Context.
if you drive down there, you're guaranteed to see someone that's like wearing white or like a
Well,
ghost.
Okay, back it up real quick.
It's like a mental insane.
No, before
insane insanity.
or I guess before that, Quest Haven used to be an Indian reserve, I think, and
the
then
burial ground.
yeah, and then they
Tore it down.
They tore
it's a
it-
mental hospital.
they tore
Turned
it
to a mental
down,
hospital.
and then they tore it down, and ended up being a mental hospital or an
Yeah.
asylum.
Man, that's double
Because like the
spooky.
goal was to get to the gates.
Yeah.
If you get to the gates,
There's security.
like,
No,
No, there wasn't because I got past
No,
the gate.
if you get past the gates, you're
Yeah,
good
no.
because before they used to be
The
a
security.
security
You-
guy.
Okay,
Okay,
Yeah.
I was saying, I got past the
Like,
gates when I
you,
went.
you always see the lights,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
you get past the gates. Now you on some real territory now.
Yeah,
Now you're on
yeah.
some real territory.
Now you better help them gates don't close when you want to go back.
But it's not even that. It's like
Hey, where'd you
I-
guys park though?
We don't park.
No, you do park. You like you.
Nah, I didn't park in
You
that
have to
bitch.
like park at the little
no,
park.
No, you don't even do that. Like you drive up the hill and then you park and then you leave the car.
You got me fucked
and then
up.
you walk up
Through the gates,
then you walk up to the gate. Like you gotta put the car, like you park the kind of close in case a nigga gotta run.
In case the nigga really
You
want
have
to
to
get out.
reverse. You have to reverse
I'm
in.
reversing out that
Or
hoe.
it's like your turn, and then you
I'm
wait for it to
smashing
go,
through the
and
gate. That
that's
bitch
the
is
way.
called- I'm
No,
fucking
if you in
smashing.
the road, you getting hit.
Yeah, anything.
Plain and simple.
All right, Cliff,
So-
back to your story.
So we didn't even get to the gate. That's how fucked up that
Amateurs.
shit was.
Yeah.
So like, we start driving down that road. You know that road. It's like a little windy. It's like 2-lane.
Yeah.
And then like the story is like, okay, you see someone in white or maybe a ghost.
Yeah.
We fucking start driving there. And I started like 10 minutes in, boom, I fucking duck. I hit my homegirl. Cause you see someone walking on the street, it's fucking 12 o'clock at night, or
Yeah,
midnight, fucking all white. We're like, holy shit, boom. That was it. Knocked her out down.
Passed out.
Oh, not my heart.
That was my story. Yeah.
No, I've heard everyone say
But like,
that.
you know, you
never
hear
seen it,
that, and then you're
I've
like,
never-
well,
yeah.
I don't believe you. Let's go see
Yeah.
what's up. And then it fucking happens. Like, oh shit,
Shit, yeah.
you just get chills.
Like I've never seen anything there, but I definitely like heard weird shit over there.
Bro, last-
like because cool. Apparently in Elfin Forest there's supposedly a
Colt.
Fake ass news.
no, there's supposed to be a headless horseman.
Whoa.
And-
Sleepy Hollow in that bitch?
And
someone
and-
Crane up in his
and,
likes it.
and a witch. There's supposed,
Yo,
there's supposed to be
that's
a
so
witch
crazy.
that cursed the Elfin Forest or some
Yeah.
shit. That was the other story.
Damn, that
I heard.
area is lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, hey, we should.
Yo, what if it's just someone fucking with us the whole time, and it's just because people
That's-
said the M word, and it's just a little person going around fucking with us for all the times that we
That's
did them
dedication.
wrong.
That's
No, see, the thing is,
dedication.
nah,
That's dedication.
with shit like
That's my
that,
theory.
like I'm like hella gullible, right? I remember hearing something about
That's good to know.
You know Mercy Road, Mercy Road in the Mirror Mesa.
Nah, I don't fuck with Mermaid out there. Like
There's
Hey, relax. Shout out
Who
Mary
hurt
Mesa.
you?
Yeah.
Lisa.
Girl?
Hey, you heard me earlier in the podcast. I said shout out to 78.
He don't
But
fuck with
on
that.
the
Oh,
side.
he don't fuck with the 15.
Hey, Mary Mesa good over here, baby.
But anyways,
Yo, I just
like
want to go downtown. You gonna have to.
there's like this,
don't.
there's like this,
to the 5.
there's like this hill, and what you do is you park at the end of like or at the top of the hill, and you leave your car in neutral.
Oh,
Supposedly,
yeah.
kids are gonna like their
For
kids
sure.
are supposedly pushing your car over the hill.
Yeah, off the tracks. Off the tracks.
Kids?
Yeah.
Kids, like, like dead kids, I guess.
Because I supposedly
I've
like
never-
Strong ass kids.
I've never done it, but like that, I've heard multiple people tell me that same story or something like it.
What if
I
it's
heard
just a
about that
placebo
growing up.
effect? What if that's the
Maybe.
power of our minds?
Maybe.
And if we all come together, we can actually, we're witnessing things that don't actually exist. And we're all so in tune to each other that we don't tap into. That if we all tapped into something with that sense of power on a positive note, we could create things out of thin air.
So therefore,
Daphne,
we-
just giving me the chills,
So
Daphne.
therefore, we create something out of thin air.
So you tell me all that happens when we just come
Hey,
together?
shouts out.
Yeah.
So how are UFOs born?
What are you doing on this?
How are they
podcast?
born? Yeah. I think fucking out of thin air.
Damn.
Straight up.
Is that that's what?
So like, I don't think I really have like.
I like that. I like that.
I don't really.
Of course
have,
you like that. Look at your wig. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Hey, don't hate on the squad, baby.
Only
again.
bad bitches. Only bad bitches on the
Shucks
snap.
Angels.
You know what I mean? I like that. I like that.
You gotta do the S.
Anjales de Carlos.
I ain't that
Yeah.
bad.
I don't think that I've had like an experience. I've been to Quest Haven. I've been to Little Village.
You can't even say it right.
Hey, hold on.
But he got it right though. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that.
I'm
We'll take that.
trying. I'm
You know,
trying.
I think not
That's
a
all
go-
that counts.
Not a
Yeah,
ghost
thank
story.
you.
Not a ghost story, but like you know what's gonna be haunted though? Those luxury apartments or whatever they're building over the old hospital.
Oh,
Like the
100%.
Hey, I was
Yeah.
born there, so I hope my fucking ghost gonna haunt whoever makes that shit
100%.
great.
When I die, I'm gonna haunt that
Hold on,
shit.
time out. What'd you
When
say,
I
Jeff?
die,
I was
fuck
born
it.
there.
I wanna
So
go
you
to
hope
hell.
your ghost
Because I'm a piece of
goes
shit.
where?
They didn't know
Yeah, and fucking haunt
That's
whoever
where he
did that
started. I
fucking
respect
unit
that.
where my hospital room
Right where
was
you
at.
started at.
You know what I mean?
Full
Hey,
circle.
You don't want to go to heaven?
Call it what you want, bro. Call it. Think about that.
Only want to haunt the earth.
Hey, that's because
I didn't think about that either. Hey, but at the end of the day, like I said,
Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, good job.
hey, I don't care. Anyways,
I liked it though.
Hey,
don't
so,
fucking
bar.
build your
It was a
house
bar.
where I was born at.
They shouldn't do that. They should make it like a fucking.
Shit.
So I think like nothing like crazy like that's happened to me, but in Escondido, like like a scary story that just dramatized me. But it's like after watching like fucking Candyman with my cousins.
Mm.
And then these motherfuckers, Tristan and Corey, shout out you assholes, but made me tell.
Why we shout out the bad people?
Yeah, these are my cousins. No, they're not
Nah,
bad.
you
These
good.
are my brothers. Man, made me tougher. But I remember
That's right.
like them
Still
taking me
soft.
into the bathroom and doing the Candyman, and then like coming out and like locking the door, and like I was so scared and terrified, and like
That's
just
right.
thrashing around. Like when they opened the door, just like me scratched up, looked like I really got slashed up by
Damn.
fucking like Candyman.
Maybe you're haunted, fool.
No, dude, I was terrified. That shit scared the shit
Have
out
y'all
of me.
tried the Ouija
Were
board?
you?
Hell no.
I played that shit a long time ago when I
You
used to live.
play? You don't.
I respect the
But
But
Ouija
I didn't know
board.
what the fuck it was, bro. When I was young, when I was playing that shit.
Damn,
So
you
all I know is some people they brought it over to our apartments, and they're
fun.
like, let's play this shit.
That's all you
Shout
know.
out to them.
That's all you know.
Well, I mean, I
Game
turned out
night, they
okay,
fucking
so
bring a
like I
Ouija
don't
board.
fucking know, like. But
Yeah.
so
How
no,
crazy
so
is
after
it?
I played it, and then I like when I was younger, but I didn't know shit about it. You know what I mean?
So let's chalk this whole thing up. Quest Haven or Elfin Forest.
Same shit.
I was-
For those that don't know,
yeah.
if you know where Elfin Forest is or San Elijo, from
Fucking
San Elijo
go.
pushing into Escondido, that's the area. Just for anyone that doesn't know, because I feel like we've been talking about it, but
yeah. So
that's the
San
for sure
Elijo.
area of
yeah. So what? Okay. So this question is going to you.
yes.
Since we're on this spooky
So,
Halloween
Daphne?
tip, yeah, Daphne. I keep
you.
forgetting this bitch's
Bad
name.
bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch.
He's
Fine young lady, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Sophisticated.
I'm trying.
Sophisticated,
I'm
bro.
trying.
INDEP.
Okay, hey.
Oh,
Hey,
what I- whoa.
Oh, shit, my bad. Sorry.
hey, Jesus.
My bad.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Top 3 scary movies.
Ooh. Let's just do one each because that's tough. Top
Yeah, that's
three.
too much.
Okay, one each. I'll go first.
But you just asked him the question.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm gonna ask myself a question. I'll go first.
I can't.
He said we all
Oh
do
fuck! I have one. I don't know the fucking.
I
name
can't
to it.
speak for my favorite of all time. There's so many different
For
ones.
you.
The Ring.
Damn you. That's why I wanted to go first, dude.
I tried to
Well,
act
now
like
you're
shit didn't
going
scare
last.
me. I was with the homies and shit. Like at the movie theater, I had nightmares. I was afraid of a
Hey,
lot
the
of things.
ring, y'all motherfuckers trying to get
The
cuffed
grudge,
up.
the grudge.
Hey, shout
Oh,
out to
that's
The
what
Grudge.
Hey Billy, that's
Yeah,
what
but
I
The
was.
Grudge was like a cheap
Billy,
remake.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
that, but I
always.
forgot the name. Sounded like the bitch go. Ah.
But they're both Japanese, right?
I forgot the name of the movie. That's all I remembered.
I was just the movie where that chick was like,
It sounded like a hardcore band.
You just knocked out 50%
what about
of
you,
the
Jeff?
When we're young. Yeah. So,
What about you?
shit. I don't watch a lot of scary movies.
Stop
I'm
it.
scared.
Me neither, though. Yeah.
Come on.
Dude, I got scared watching the movie fucking Signs.
That's
scary. That was
But that was
No, that
that's
shit's scared the
a
shit
good
out of
one.
me.
Just
That's a
because
good
it's not
one.
demonic does not mean it's not scary.
Hey,
That's
did
the thing. Like
you
most
throw
scary
one
movies
back?
are demonic.
Hey, paranormals. The first ones are kind of fucked. Like they kind of.
When it came out, it was smacking.
yeah,
Hey,
it was good.
what about you, Steve?
My favorite would probably the newest Amityville Horror.
The newest one. The newest one.
Not like
Hey, the first one-
with
The first one was cold blooded.
Yeah, it was
like the remake, the one
Yeah,
that came out like in 2000s.
I know what you're talking about. Wait, what's his name?
Ryan,
Oh,
not
Ryan-
Ryan Reynolds.
the-
Ryan
yeah,
Reynolds.
yeah, Deadpool.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, that one.
He goes crazy.
Yeah,
right?
that's probably like my favorite. But the one that like kind of freaked me out the most was like Lights Out. Recently, Lights Out.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
they started as a concept and
Yeah,
James
just,
Wan
just,
fucking
just because
blew
that
shit up.
that whole movie it was such a weird, different concept than
yeah.
just the. Oh, I'm a fucking. I used to be alive. Now I'm dead. Now I'm gonna fucking haunt this place.
Hey, dude, it started out as a short film.
Yeah,
and then James
the
Wan
short
took
film
that.
was crazy, yeah.
bro, that's dope.
I don't want to waste too much more time because we got to wrap
Hey,
it
hold
up
on,
soon.
let me finish. Let me
Okay,
get
go
in.
ahead.
We still gotta go around the room.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
nasty.
I just wanted to-
juicy. No, nasty P. My bad.
Juicy nasty for 21.
Hey, I throw,
Juicy
hey, I'll
pig.
throw this in there too. Hostile.
Oh, that's like
Go ahead, go
that's
ahead,
like
go ahead,
that's like
Go ahead,
action
Nasty
for me.
P. Tell us. Tell us.
Shit,
Oh,
bro.
I
If you
got
haven't
one.
if you haven't seen
Close
it,
this out too.
you haven't seen it, bro. Hereditary.
Ooh.
That the first 15, first 20 minutes fucked
Yeah,
me
that,
up.
that
bro.
shit.
I got one. too.
Like that's just crazy.
I know
You guys
that.
would never expect. But anyways, that's me. Back to you.
Okay, this one is the one that fucks me up a lot. Saw.
That's more. I feel you. That's more. I feel like that's more the mind fuck.
It is a mind
Just
fuck.
sick as fuck.
All the
Yeah.
all the
That
mind
should,
fuck
that should
shit
have like
fucks me up.
17 songs out. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, once Danny Glover came in, I was like,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
bro. Like,
Like, does he,
doing?
like, does he have all that time to
I was
fucking
like-
sharpen all those blades? Like, come
Yeah.
on, that's a lot of
Then
songs.
they killed him, and then there was like another guy. I'm like,
Yeah.
No, but when it first came out, the bathroom one,
Yo.
the whole shit was in one bathroom. That shit was gnarly for sure. Like,
Yeah, when the first one came out, no one knew what was going on.
no, not at
Adam,
all.
you look like a real fucking person, dude.
Thank you. I like to think that I'm a
You're
real,
real.
human being.
You're a real
You're a real boy.
Me and him be going crazy.
It's a
Yeah,
real
Miami?
boy.
Anyways, like
My number
we're short on a little bit of time, so I want to go ahead and wrap it up. But I do want you to go ahead and let the people know your project, what's coming, like what's in the future, man.
How to find
know what I
you.
mean? How
Let
to
us
find
know.
you, like yeah, man. Give me
Yeah,
a little
man.
shout out, man. Let them know who you are because we are definitely backing you.
Thank you. My
Yeah,
name is Adam
cool.
Flowers. Looks just like it sounds.
Yeah.
80 a.m. FLOWERS. You can look that up on
Damn.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple, whatever you need. But Adam and Evil, EVOL on Instagram. I just dropped an album while I'm here. My boy Chase Moore. We've been chipping away at it for a little bit. We decided to put a little album together. So definitely some
Fire.
feel good work that I had. That, I was just kind of feeling it out and doing what felt right to me, not thinking too hard and just making some real hip hop shit. So I got some shit coming in the future. I got another project coming soon with my boy Raw Honey, so stay tuned for that one. Should be before the end of the year, but yeah, just follow me on the socials and look me up, Adam Flowers, man.
I mean, yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and you've heard it here first, bro. But like to be honest with you, it's nice too being from Escondido. It's like like you got one, someone that's
Sure.
dope, and it's like
Appreciate
hell
that.
yeah, the city's behind. So man, hey, flowers to you,
Hey,
man.
question
Hey,
too.
hey,
Yeah,
no
let's-
pun intended.
And let's end off with this. What's your favorite song on your album?
Definitely good for me. The
Go
one that I
hear that
dropped
shit.
the last
Let's
video
go.
for.
Let's send
Good
it off
for
with
you.
that.
Man,
Then.
good
Let's
for
get
me.
it.
Hey man, that's been Law Talk, man. Thank you for being with us. Adam Flowers, you've been amazing.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate
man.
you having
Hey,
me. It's been fun.
Please
Yes, sir.
like
Good
and
shit, y'all.
subscribe this bitch. Dude, let them know.
right
Comment
there,
down below.
right there, right
Comment
below, right
down below.
below.
Yeah,
Get
who's
to
the
it,
hottest-
get
who's
to
the
it.
hottest bitch?
Fucking
Get
subscribe.
to it. Who's the baddest bitch? Hey,
Your boy
1,
Leonard
2,
is out.
3. What's good?
Hey, we love y'all, man. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Peace.